I'm telling you, you've been doing this for a while, and if you've been doing this for 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, or even decades, and your net worth's not where you want it to be, you're not happy with where your retirement is going, you gotta get a better system for yourself. Hey, it's Greg Luther, and let me ask, what is your real estate business going to look like in the next 5 years? So 5 years from today, which is going to be, 2024, what will your real estate business look like? Are you still going to be grinding it out, doing the same thing month to month, check to check? Are you going to be any better off? Are you going to have all of your debts paid off? Are you going to have a retirement account for yourself? You cannot keep doing it the way that you've been doing it if you're not socking a lot of money away. So I want you to think about 5 years from today, what is your real estate business going to look like? So there's been a lot of changes even in the past 5 years. So let me give you an example. Buyers no longer want to deal with a buyer's agent. So it doesn't really matter how important you think that is, or that you can do a great job for them, or you can represent their best interest. They do not want to deal with a buyer's agent anymore. So that's why every time we talk to buyers, they say, oh no, we're not in a big hurry. My brother's a realtor. We're just calling the listing agents, right? They don't see value in working with a buyer's agent. So you probably ought to throw that out because we see where the market's going. We see that discount brokers and all of the stuff online and getting Uberized or Amazoned or frankly Zillowed that's happening to us right now. All of the we'll buy your homes for cash people that are coming in, spending millions and millions of dollars in each marketplace to buy homes for cash where they don't have to list their property. What's your business going to look like in the next 5 years? So the fact is, you may not want to build a big business. You definitely don't want a team and a bunch of employees and buyer's agents and admins and transaction coordinators and that type of thing. Who wants to wipe noses all day and deal with those crybabies, right? However, what if you actually get yourself a 5-year plan where you keep doing what you've been doing, except you got a little side hustle going where you're closing an extra 2 deals a month? That's it. You don't need a team for that. You can do an extra 2 deals a month. Keep doing what you've been doing. I don't care if it's past clients, sphere of influence. You got a couple of leads coming from these various sources. But what if you get something going to where you can do 2 extra deals a month? That's it. But you put all that money away. So grab yourself a pen and paper real quick. And I want you to run some numbers. So just grab a little scratch piece of paper here. Hi, Sean. Thanks for joining us here. By the way, as you guys are joining, make sure you speak up here in the chat. I want you to run some math on this. What's a median price range house sell for in your area? And then how much do you get from that closing? So if I close a home in my area, I get X dollars. I know it's going to range drastically, but let's just go middle of the road. Not the cheapies, not the first-time buyer homes, but not the luxury homes either. What kind of money do you get? Let's say it's $8,000. I don't know what the number is, okay? So at $8,000, you never do math on camera, by the way. So that's $16,000 a month, right? If you just close 2 more deals, if that is your number. So $16,000 times 12 is $192,000 a year in extra commissions that you pick up. So keep doing what you've been doing. Keep doing the same stuff. Don't change your system. Don't buy a bunch of crap. Don't get new softwares and lead generation and all this crap that everybody's trying to sell you. What if you could set up your business to where you just keep the current lifestyle that you have, but you get 2 extra deals a month and both of those deals go into your retirement account? $192,000 times 5 years is almost $1 million. $960,000 in additional revenue that will be in your bank account 5 years from now, which is 2024. So you don't need to go huge. You don't need 10 extra closings a month. You don't need a buyer's agent and an admin and open a new office and should I be the broker? None of that crap matters. All you need to do is get yourself a good little side hustle within your real estate business that will cause an extra 2 closings a month. We've got agents all over the country doing this right now, and they're building a significant net worth for themselves. I don't have to tell you, during the good months, depending on where you're at in the country, whether it's summertime or wintertime, whenever that hot real estate market is for you, you might get 3 or 4 in a month. So what happens is now we're looking at huge numbers to where 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the road, we got a little cushion. We're not struggling anymore. I talk about this a lot in closingseverymonth.com. If you're not registered for Wednesday's training, you'll want to go to that website, closingseverymonth.com, so you can learn a little bit about, what are some things I can do. I don't need to go huge. I don't need a big business model. I don't need to spend a bunch of money or buy a bunch of stuff or any of that. How can I just get 2 extra closings every month? And then what is that going to mean for me? And keep in mind that some months you might get 3 or 4 closings, right? You have a good month, somebody you've been working with for 3 or 4 or 5 months, all of a sudden they're ready to go. Or you got a new construction deal that's been in contract for a while, all of a sudden it's ready to close. Those are the factors that are going to allow you to finally get out of this business sometime in the future. I recalled a Realtor magazine article where they were interviewing a realtor. He happened to be with Coldwell Banker. It doesn't matter who he's with. But they were interviewing a realtor that was 101 years old, still selling real estate. How can we be proud of that? How does that make any sense? He actually said in there, he said, I didn't do it because I want to. I do it because I have to. Because if I don't get a closing next month, my electric is shut off. I have 0 net worth, 0 retirement. That wasn't his words, but obviously that's what he was saying. I'm only as good as my next closing check. And he's been licensed for 70 years. That's 70. Since he was 31 years old. You don't want that to be you. And I'm telling you, you've been doing this for a while. And if you've been doing this for 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, or even decades, and your net worth's not where you want it to be, you're not happy with where your retirement is going, you got to get a better system for yourself. So I want to encourage you to really think the long game here so that you do play the short game much, much better. I'd love to help you out in any way that I can, but you really got to start thinking further ahead than my bills that are due next month, or the IRS payment that I'm trying to get paid off, or whatever those silly little things are. You got to be thinking in 6 and even 7-figure numbers, not these little piddly numbers that so many agents are facing every single month, just going month to month to month to month. And then when one deal doesn't go through, it's devastating for you. Well, you have a bad business model, and you will be a 90-year-old realtor with the exact same business model. How do we know that? Because that's what you did 3 years ago. That's how it was 5 years ago. That's how it was 7 years ago, right? And then we're always saying, well, I was doing a little bit better before the crash. Yeah, so you were doing extremely well during the hottest market that America has ever seen. Congratulations, right? But during a normal market, you didn't have enough money put away that you could handle a normal market or a downturn or whatever, because rest assured, every type of real estate market is coming. Hot market will be back around again. Slow market, devastating market will be back again. We know these things to be true. You have to worry about what's going on in your house, what's going on with your finances. So with that in mind, I want you to check out closingseverymonth.com. If you want some more information on me, you can go to gregluthercoaching.com. Find some details there, but start thinking about your long game. You're the owner of your real estate business. Start thinking about the long game here, and are you on the right trajectory to get to where you want to be? Go out there, make it a big week for yourself, sell some houses. Let me know how I can help you along the way. Closingseverymonth.com. I'm Greg Luther. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video, and listen, we've got a lot more information for you to help you with growing your real estate business. We load new videos nearly every day, and I want you to have access. So you got to do 2 important things. It's both totally free. Number 1, I want you to subscribe to this channel. You'll see the little subscribe button for you to click. If you don't have an account with YouTube, set it up. It's totally free. You got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important factor, you got to ring the bell. Right next to that subscribe button, you'll see a little bell to turn on notifications. That will let you know every time I load a new money-making video to help you with growing your real estate business. Subscribe and make sure you ring the bell. We'll see you in the next video.